Well, how do you foresee the next future challenges for European Union in terms of the international scene?
Look, we have started with the Lisbon Treaty now more than 2 years ago. We are still in the Lisbon moment, but of course the international attention was very much absorbed by the sovereign debt crisis in Europe. So it shows how interlinked economic, financial and foreign policies are. So we have a big elephant in the foreign policy setup of the EU, which is the euro crisis. We must overcome this crisis in order to restore our foreign policy clout, and then, based on this achievement, create a real common security, foreign defense policy as is foreseen by the Lisbon Treaty. So the opportunities of the Lisbon Treaty have not yet been all used, and this is a challenge that we have to address, again, based on the solution of the euro crisis.
And regarding the European External Action Service, which is a key instrument for European Union in its international presence, which is the state of the art and which are the next developments?
We are still not 2 years old, so it's work in progress. The challenge was to combine the foreign policy cultures of Commission, Council Secretariat and Member States. I think we are well underway. You remember, the Action Service was started exactly when the Arab Spring started. So we had immediately to face a challenge, a crisis. And measured in this context, I think we did well so far. Next year, the High Representative will table her first report about the implementation and the state of play of the service, which should then allow to enter the second phase after this term of office, when after the European elections, perhaps the new High Representative will take up already on a house having been built. But still, we are under construction, we are not yet there, it's still work in progress, just because of the many challenges from outside.
Just a final question about this kind of executive training in the European University Institute. How do you see this relationship between academia and the real world, if we can say, between decision makers and the academics? Do you think it's really useful for both parts?
You know, the starting point was that the Action Service should get the best of the best from the different sources, but also with a clear objective of always renewing itself, getting new talents. Partly foreign policy, which has changed so much, must reinvent itself as well. So I think we are very dependent of the best training facilities around Europe to combine the forces we have in the different national setups. And Florence is an ideal place to combine these possibilities and work closely with the Action Service as it's working with the other commission, with the Commission services.